Hello everyone, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Amina and you're welcome to my corner. Here in my corner, I gist about career. I share my experiences and my opinions around career related stuff. This looks like where you want to be. Kindly subscribe. Subscription button to the red button below, and it's absolutely free. If you're a returnee, thank you for sticking around. Why am I smiling like this? Today I'll be sharing my story on office politics and giving my opinion as well. Remember, my channel is about my experiences, so I'm going to be sharing the first time I experienced office politics as a newbie in the office space. So guys, it's a juicy story. So yeah, you want to hear what I want to say? I have to say, keep on watching.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day,
Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there that office politics doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It's a common thing. Okay, it's just sometimes, most times we hear of more bad stories than good stories, and I'm sorry, my own story too is going to add to the bad stories of office politics. Okay, sorry, but yeah, I'm just going to be explaining what office politics is, and also explain, like I said before, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Okay, it's just sometimes people twist it, people use it for their own benefit, not minding that it's going to affect the next person. Okay, so I'll be sharing my story, but first, that noise. But first, let me say what office politics is. I wrote it down in my book. So yeah, office politics involves the use of power and social networking within a workplace to achieve changes that benefit the organizations and individuals within it. So yeah, it's supposed to benefit the organizations and individuals within it. It's just that sometimes people do it in a way that it benefits them, not the organization. And I'm going to be sharing my own experience. So grab your popcorn, grab your juice. Let's go. Okay, way earlier in my career, way earlier, I was still a newbie. Yeah, I was still a newbie. I just come out from NYC and I was working in the creative space. Most of you don't know that I had this brief stint in advertising before I went on to start doing social interventions and whatnot. I had a brief stint in advertising. I used to be a copywriter before I moved. Okay, so I'm just going to be explaining what happened. So yeah, I had we had to okay, why am I stammering right now? I'm trying to remember how the story. Okay, so let me start from the very beginning. I just started a new job, and here I was, fresh from NYC, just started a new job, and yeah, I was really tense. You know, when you're submitting CVs as entry-level role, you're just thinking, oh yeah, customer care service, customer care person, front desk. But when you get a job as streamlined as a copywriter, being a copywriter, you know that you have to test what you have upstairs, particularly if you studied in the arts, like I did. So new job, here I was, no, fresh out of NYC, no experience in this field at all, because prior to NYC I had worked as administrative staff, went on to NYC, taught for a year, and here I was being shoveled into the copywriting space. However, I would say it's not entirely new to me, because I studied the arts, one, and I have I won't say I love the arts, to be very honest. I would tell you that I love the arts, but yeah, if you put me in the arts, I would thrive. Let's just leave it that way. So yeah, I was just finding my way, trying to navigate all these things while trying to just, you know what, put my skills out there. And as a newbie, I just felt like, oh, we are all one family. We are family. You know, I just felt like we are all one family. We all look out for each other. Oh, they love you and see, let me just tell you something. Let me put this out there. If you're an entry-level staff or you're looking for a job, please, your colleagues are not your family members. let's just get it out there. Your colleagues are not your family members. They are what they are, your colleagues. And I'm saying this so you don't expect so much from them and they don't expect so much from you. Granted, along the lines of work, you will meet people that you vibe with, and they will move from being your colleagues to actually being your friends or support system. Yes, but it's not everybody in your office that will now be your family. Everybody will now be your support system. All of us are family. We are all brothers and sisters here. No, we are not. We are colleagues. Okay, so when we have that distinctions, we know what to expect, so that when your colleague calls you out on your bullshit, you don't feel so hot. My brother, why did he do like that? We are colleagues. And I'm saying this also so organization will stop pushing that narrative of, oh, we are a family here. It's a workplace. We are not a family. We will respect each other's feelings. We will respect each other's opinion. We will look out for each other, but as colleagues. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, so when I was there, I just felt like, oh, I got this whole family vibes. We are all family. We look out for each other. Okay. So a new brand, remember I was a newbie, right? So it felt like, oh God, I just came into a family. So a new brand, the organization started working with a new brand, and yeah, somehow the brief fell on my lap. Okay, and so I got the job based on referral. I did not get the job by applying. I got the job based on referral, and the person who I was referred to just felt like, you know what, Amina, use this to flex your muscles. Show me what you can do. Use this to flex your muscles. And I had this brilliant idea, guys. I had this brilliant idea around what the copy would look like, and I had thought about this for a long time. Now, the person I was referred to is not my direct supervisor, yeah? So I report to someone else before I report to him. And the person reports to him. I report to a lady before and the lady reports to him. So I had this brilliant copy idea and all that. I remember we are family, right? We are all one family, we love each other and all that. So I went to meet my direct supervisor and I shared with her the idea. See guys, anyway, as we go on this channel, you guys begin to know me. I am a sucker for details. Like, I'm a sucker for details. When I get on to do a job, I give it like 101%. Like, I'm a sucker for where everything should be pim 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 pam pam pam. So I went all out, said what the copy will look like, expected outcome, blah blah blah. I went all out. I finished and this lady looked at me and she said, oh, it's good, but I said, I'll never forget what she said. She said, it's premature. He said, anyway, I mean, you're still coming up. You will learn, but it's still, we can't use it, but well done. And she took my 1 week work and threw it in her drawer. Okay, don't worry, you learn, all right? I'll get on it. I'll work on it. Okay, don't worry. Okay, no problem. Okay, can I support you? Because I was really eager to learn. I was really willing to learn, guys. Yeah. I'm going to say this also, that organizations should be careful, particularly those people who work with entry-level staff, because sometimes entry-level staffs come in with so much enthusiasm and passion and perspectives, but the oldies there will not let them shine. You will not let them shine. You just use your I know it's more than you. I know it's more than you. Go and block somebody's glory. Anyway, I digress. So I was like, okay. She said, don't worry, don't worry, I'll work on it. Don't. I was like, okay, ma'am, can I support? No, you can't support. Don't worry, just go and do some other things. That's it. And then 3 days, I think it was 3 days after we were in, we got into, we normally have these meetings like that. So it's not today I'll be doing meetings. We normally have these meetings. Copywriter, everybody will just come in and see, throw ideas, talk about the brief you're working on and blah, blah, blah. So, the guy, so the brief came up, the brief that I was originally given, and the person who I was referred to just asked me, okay, what do we have? I mean, what do you have on this? So what do we have on this? I mean, do you have anything? And while I was going to talk, the lady just said, "Oh no, 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 she doesn't. She's still new." But yeah, but I was able to come up with something. Brethren, this lady brought out exactly what I had been working on. Do you understand? The proposal, the copy I gave her that she said was premature, that she said was not ripe, that she said is not fit for the whatever, that she threw in her wardrobe or in her cupboard. See, when I mean she brought out exactly the same thing, she did not remove pim from it. Exactly the same thing. Like exactly the same thing. She just came and just went on, oh yeah, and she was talking and speaking all the English. Guys, I was blown. I was dazed. I was just like this. I was really, because I'm like, first and foremost, we are family, and so I was waiting to see maybe she would say, oh, by the way, Amina helped with this or something. And she finished talking, she finished speaking on the grammar, talked, dissect, When she was done, come and see a round of applause now. Back. Now the thing was, because I was fresh, I was not sure of the idea. So, and when I gave it to her, because you had OD here, so she was able to tell me, will he fly? See applause they were giving this auntie. Whoa, amazing, nice perspective. Oh. It was like, okay. And the person I was referred to looked at me, I was like, I mean, it's okay, you're just coming, so we can excuse you. Don't worry. Just work with her. She'll put you through on the ropes. As she was going back to her, she didn't even look at me. She just went to her seat and sat down. And we were, congratulations. And I'm like, I thought we are family. We are family. What's going on? So I remember after everything finished, after everything ended, the meeting ended, and I remember going to meet her, and I'm like, so I went to meet her. I was then like, what just happened there? Remember that I was still fresh. I was still waiting for an announcement. She was like, oh no. And you know what she told me? She was like, oh no, don't worry. They would get it better. If you had given it out, they wouldn't have received it better like I would. I know what I'm saying. You don't know what I saved you from. I know what I'm telling you. Trust me. Guys, you know that I left at her table actually trusting her that she knows what she was doing. I actually left her table feeling like, okay, maybe she knows what she was doing. But I know that it was something that was, as she kept working on the copy and all that, it was something that was in my guts. It was not feeling good in my heart. And I'm like, this is not rhyming. It's not entering. This is my sweat. This is my work that somebody just carried as her own, and claim it. And it's still telling me, don't worry. No, what do you think is you're seeing something into nothing. There's no big deal there. I actually shielded you. If you have gone up there, you know the questions they would have asked, you need to be able to answer them. I actually saved. And I actually left her actually feeling like, oh, maybe she saved me. See, it was later on that I finally realized that, nah, this is not right. This is wrong. This is actually somebody taking off my sweat, what I had worked for, and you're going out there taking it upon, making it look like you worked for it, right? And you're not giving credit to me, and you're at the same time making me feel like I'm overreacting. That's wrong. But of course, because she was my boss in a way, like I report to her, there was little or nothing I could do. I remember a meeting had just finished where it looked like I didn't have anything until she came up to save the day. All right, so who saw me giving her a copy? Nobody. And everything, guys. After that incident, sort of just, you know what, I'm like, you know what, we are not family. Everybody go and find your family. Go and find your father and mother where they are. We are not family. Here we are colleagues. Let's get this job done. Shortly after I left the organization, I even left the advertising industry entirely and moved on to something else. But I feel like after I moved on to something else, I didn't, even when I went in there, I still even went to the new organization giving benefit of doubt, like maybe not, and I still had my fingers beating again with several instances when people are trying to take up what you're working for, somebody's trying to pose off like they are the ones doing it. But by then my muscles had gotten stronger. I was no longer a newbie in the whole corporate space, so I would always speak up and say, nope, don't go there, don't do that. But I'm just gonna say that, yo, guys, if you're a newbie or you're an entry level staff, office politics is real. Now, office politics doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It's just that you will see bad office politics. I'm sorry, you will see people who try to gaslight you, people who want to take what you're working hard for something, somebody wants to take your efforts or use you to shine, basically take what you have done and say they did it. Or they might not even give you credit. You will see things like that. Brace yourself up. Okay, now, did I leave the industry because of that incident? No, actually I did not. I just got a better offer, and that was why I left. Okay, so I did not leave because of that. Okay, so that's my first experience ever with office politics. Okay, the lady actually she opened my eyes, man. Like, welcome. It was like a welcome parcel. Welcome to the corporate space. Okay, so that if you actually have worked with organizations where they have good structure and they have good structures in place to combat issues like this, then you're in a fantastic place, because not all organizations have this. In fact, most organizations, their top management do not even know what's happening with entry or mid-level staffs. They don't know what's going on there, actually. So yeah, kindly share with me in the comment section if you've actually had experience with bad office politics or good office politics. I would love to share with you good office politics. Yeah, but I have had good office politics, a lot of them, but and these people have gone on to be like good friends of mine. So I've had good office politics here and there, and it's been amazing. But sadly, we remember the bad experiences more, particularly if you were a fresher like me who just entered the corporate world and then somebody's giving you bad goes left and right. But please do share with me your comments in the comment section, or your experiences, if you've ever experienced bad office politics or good office politics. I'd like to know. All right, everyone, thank you for sticking around with me till I come again next time. Remember, my name is Mina and this is my corner. Bye.